Welcome back to Suladan Plays Simulacrum Chapter 1. Last time we figured out a puzzle and extended a staircase, and we didn't go through the staircase, and now there's bells going off everywhere, and it's going to attract a flock of geese. We're all doomed! Doomed, I say! Okay, we need to go left. It amazes me that I just automatically know... trying to think how to put it. The unique, like, adventure-style, like, rotating controls work very well with the map because, like, if I say I need to turn right, I know to hit, you know, the button that will turn the... I don't know. Okay, we need to go in here, and again, I can't speak highly enough on how much I adore the map. Also, if you didn't see, the Shrouded episode, yes, the microphone has been moved to a new location. I'm trying some different filters, trying to improve audio quality. My last attempt went a little weird. Shrouded peaked out a bit, but now we have better reined that in and attempting to do sing. But this allows me to keep the microphone on the desk at all times, whereas before I actually, you know, had to unhook it and put it across the room whenever I wasn't using it. I mean, I still unhook it when I'm not using it for basic security reasons. It's just good to always have your webcam and microphone unplugged, blocked, or somehow disabled when not in use, just in case. And I don't mean that from like a conspiracy government angle as much as, you know, there are malware and things that can do all the things. It's just better safe than sorry, and it frees up USB ports, and it takes less power, and oh, a key. Did I come down here for a key? Yes, I did. I really want to explore down here. Also, nice boots. Good gracious, your legs are covered in blood, young lady. You also have weird leggings on. Like, do people actually wear fishnets? I thought that was just like a fetish thing. I don't know. It's just how movies always made it out. Don't look at me like that. Okay. So how many keys do I have again? I have 3 keys. I have a red, a blue, and an ochre, which is presumably summer, winter, and fall. So I'm looking for a green key. I have a clue as to where it is. Okay, my theory. That 4-way room that I couldn't figure out how to get through that involved me taking the screws out of the bars in the wall. No, yeah, that thing creeps me out. It's not a tryptophobia thing, it's just that specific hole creeps me out. I'm looking for the room, the key room. The reason is the note on the wall had like, you know, hint, clue. Season's keys are stolen. Spring was taken by angels, summer was engulfed by darkness, autumn claimed by time, winter follows the holy assumption. Okay, autumn is clearly the one I just got. The, ochre key, because clocks. I don't remember. I guess claimed by angels could be the creepo that, you know, came out of a painting and chased me around. But clearly... Actually, let me make sure I don't have any other weird items on me. I have matches and oil. I don't like them things. See, I don't know these symbols. I'm sure there is a pattern, and I just don't know where to obtain the pattern. Like, all of them are in the same position. I don't notice anything unique about the room. Each door is the same except for a differing symbol. And then the way I came in. I've never had it do this before. Or have I? Has it put me in a hallway before? I don't remember it putting me in a hallway before, but it may have. Yeah, I guess they just all do. Huh. See, normally I feel kind of like this is meant to be a Lost Woods puzzle, and I call them that. I mean, I don't know if there's a technical name for it. But where me following a specific order of symbols would get me to where I need to go, but I don't know where to find the pattern that would lead me forward. Is there any rooms I haven't gone to? I've been to the crematory, the not your home. That's funny. There's that whole corner over there, and then that across there. Those are the two things that I haven't marked on my map. And I don't know of a way to get over there. Yeah, the one that was claimed by darkness, isn't that the one that Yeah, I had to come across like this. And then I thought that's where the key was, and then one of the seeds. Can I has light? Thank you. Do not trust the light, it's a lie. The only truth is darkness. And I think that's where the summer key was, because the summer key was taken by darkness. Then down there is the crematory. Let's check in here again. I'm kind of just exploring a little bit because I'm at a loss. Yeah, there was a seed here. A big open hole. Cages being lowered into fire. Okay, that gets me there. I mean, there is that option as well. I could go break the wall that's trapping what's-a-who's-it. But I'd prefer him stay in his little wall. I'd rather not go over there at all, actually. See, I would think somewhere relating to this would be a clue of some kind. Okay, so here's a fun thing. I was originally tempted to go back and fiddle with the crematorium just because we haven't done much there but got a seed, but yeah, apparently that's where we're supposed to go. If I can actually get there. Yeah, I know the way is open, it's just a matter of me going in the right door. The jar of oil and the matches that I was kind of poking at before, yeah, you use them down here apparently to light the oven. Didn't know that was a thing. I find it neat that that's a thing. Really don't want to know what's under there. Then you shouldn't have interacted with it. I'm gonna go ahead and use the save-a-do. Just because. Oh, okay, you remember. I get it now. It telling me about the cages being lowered into fire is telling me that it's right above the crematory. So that, quote, sink that she marked on the map is where I need to put the oil. I then light that, then I can look through the peephole down there, which will, it's a domino of effects that leads to the thing that I needed to be led to. Very nice, very interesting. I just wouldn't have thought to pour oil in a sink. I mean, at some point I would have gotten to the point of just desperately trying everything, and I'm guessing that's where that would have happened. But talking about the cages being lowered into fire, that should have been... Where's the sink? There's the sink. Oh, it's not even a... I wonder where the drain leads. Yeah, that should have been clear. Very well animated. I like it. Now the cages be lowered into the flames. That is a very inefficient way to light your crematory oven, though. Look at all the oil that's burning out in the open. It's warm, but you could accidentally step in it. I mean, the path of flames just runs right there along the floor. I want to speak to your engineer. That's not a sound I'm happy to hear. Oh, hi. So yeah, that collapsed, and this place has fallen apart a bit. I am suspect that the building inspector has not been doing his job. But yes, now, where it said it was too dark to see, hook thingy, star thingy thingy. You know what? I'm sticky note. Sticky note. Yes. Because when in doubt, take notes. When you're at a computer, why take notes when you can take a screenshot and put it in a sticky note and hang the sticky note on a side monitor? Oh yes, what greater act of imitation is it than to sticky note it randomly across the world? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just going upstairs. I kind of expected part of the staircase to have collapsed, honestly. But now, if I can remember which hallway, I have the symbols which tell me which direction to doors. Hook. Down this hallway. Thingy. The hallway part puzzles me a little bit, but I guess it's to make it seem less like I'm just popping in and out of doors, which would probably not have looked as good. Star. Star. Thingy. One more time. Didn't ask for that. Hello, key. There's a key attached to this, and it's a Celtic cross, too. Dying on it or lying below. Either way, the cross reigns over your death. Might I find solace in the sight, or would I rather go through fire? I would not recommend you go through fire. Well, that path ends only in suffering. Also keys. Now, what I'm concerned about is I think finding the 4 keys is probably the end of chapter 1. Which is sad. I mean, all good things must come to an end, but let us see. Let us put in the 4 keys. Keyhole surrounded by orange jewel. Oh, I've got to manually do it. Neat. An orange gem. A blue gem. What happens if I put the wrong one? I can't use that here. Okay. I figured it would have just killed me or something. You should probably step back because this thing's about to move. Oh, it's just a cage blocking a door. So a set of bolt cutters never occurred to you. I mean, not that I found a set of bolt cutters, but it may would have been quicker than just digging through. Hello, hole in the floor. Whee! Why not? It's not the first hole we've jumped into. Stay, leave. I feel like they're gonna shoot fire at me. Oh, I have control of my character, okay. Hello, Papa. What are you doing here?
Our angel has come.
No.
Clothed in king's flesh.
No.
And
It's you!
you're not.
Don't you dare walk out on me this time! Listen, you're the only other person I found, and I want some answers!
How did you resist the holy touch? The gift that was to be yours.
I don't know what you're talking about. Please, just tell me what's going on. Where the hell am I?
Hell? No, dear. This is our sacred kingdom. Our paradise.
You have a weird definition of paradise.
At least.
Paradise? It's not exactly harps and clouds, is it?
Expectations deceive. I can attest to that.
Sound like a raspy
And
Yoda.
how did you manage to get here?
Didn't you want me to follow you?
That was not the question. You shouldn't be here.
What were you trying to do, summon the cat?
How?
He'd have figured it out in half the time.
Using some blasphemous shield to thwart our angel?
Oh, the pendant. Ha 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 ha.
Like this?
Even now, she cannot seize her apostasy.
Who?
Your mother, of course.
My mother? What do you know about...
I have seen her writings too. She's here, albeit not in the flesh. Meddling in matters far beyond her right and light. Fatuous child.
What are you even saying?
Jennifer! She gave it to you, didn't she? The medallion. Can I have it?
What? No!
You just said it's protecting me.
All right, so be it.
Is this one of those you
Wait,
can't take it from her things?
Is that my doorknob? Did you steal it?
Well,
You brought me here, didn't you?
you brought yourself here. I merely showed you the way.
Then show me the way out! Now!
Okay. Right through there, my dear.
We do have a painting of my living room.
It's my apartment.
Your ticket home.
I don't understand. After all your effort to lead me here, you just let me go?
You do not want to share in the sacredness here. You reject our holy lord. I've offered you light, but if that is not your choice, your will, I'd much rather you and your heretic ways abscond.
Fine. I'm out of here.
Give me my
Don't
doorknob.
forget what you came for.
You're trying to tempt me to touch that thing rather strongly, sir. I don't approve. Also, I get the feeling that the pendant is one of these he can't take it by force, he has to be given it willingly things. I ain't touching that. No! It's obviously a trap. He might be fairly sane by the standards of this world, but he hasn't proved very helpful. I'd rather not talk to him. I'd rather not touch the doorknob that is obviously on an altar. Okay, never mind. I kind of expected, like, that thing to be under the table and just... Called it.
Wait,
Nope, never mind.
your medallion.
You have no right to
Can't
it.
have it.
No, listen, you must enter with the medallion first. Like this, like a lantern, to light the way.
I don't trust you. Your arm went through fine
Why
without
is
the
that
medallion.
important?
I know that locket. Remember, your mother wants you to stay. You know it. You've read it yourself. Her
Did she?
medallion's powers, too close to your heart, would no doubt keep you from leaving.
You might be right.
I don't remember.
Good luck. And remember to live up to your name.
Abigail? This feels very trappish. Called it! I'm guessing because the pendant was... I'll cover it in a minute. That's not good. I see what he did. Clever. Because the pendant was temporarily in another world than her, its protective influence was in the other world too, so he could grab hold of her. Now, we have a problem. This world has been tainted. The magazine is a save point. You've brought it with you. Now its madness is expanded. Extended? I don't know what better way is it.
What? Don't worry, Mom. I will find you.
Supposed to be doing here? I mean, I guess I'm assuming the credits are about to roll, but... You corrupt and twisted thing, you don't belong in this reality. Nice design on the little bits of bone and all missing from where its wings were torn off. I'm guessing that... Yep, there we go. So this has been Simulacrum Chapter 1. I have to say again, this game in every way has exceeded, like... I want to say it's exceeded my expectations, but it's just like, that doesn't feel strong enough. Like, I am completely floored by just how outstanding this game is. The sound design, the visuals, the cohesion of the environment. I will say some of the puzzles were a little hard, but that depends on who's playing. That is a very subjective thing, and that is not a criticism in the slightest. The puzzles made sense. It's just my mind didn't always go to the path where it would start to make sense. Like, I didn't think to take the oil and pour it in the sink to light up the crematory so that I could see the symbols, so that I could see where the doors went. The clock thing was a very well-made puzzle. I just didn't realize that each set of symbols was one digit. That's the part I got hung on. I was trying to make the 3 sets represent all 4 digits instead of just the one, and that's where I was getting stuck. I would love to see more like this, and I know there's a hard mode where there's harder puzzles, and I'm intrigued by that. But you probably don't want to sit here and watch me spend 12 hours staring at a clock trying to figure out how to do what is probably harder stuff. I'm also intrigued by whether I could like break that wall and set him loose early, or if there's anything different to be done there. I don't know. I'm going to leave that to you to find out, because if this game intrigues you, I highly recommend it. It is on Game Jolt. There's a link in the description. But this is an outstanding game, and I highly look forward to further chapters of it. Or further development on this chapter. I don't know. I mean, it's version 1.1.1, so I'm assuming that chapter 1 is completed, but I greatly look forward to chapter 2. Highly recommended this game. Love it. It almost makes me want to go back and play the Silent Hill games, even though I've had trouble with that one in the past. And it's very possible that I just picked the wrong one to play. I mean, every series has its, odd one, and sometimes you need to start on a different one and work your way to the odd one. There's a lot of people that feel like Dark Souls 2 is the black sheep of the Dark Souls games, but it happens to be I'm torn between calling Dark Souls 2 my favorite. I do see problems in it, don't get me wrong. It was made by a different team, though, so I have to look at it from that angle. But it had the widest variety of, quote, meta, like, a wide variety of weapons and armor that were PvP compatible that made it stand out. They tried to be more unique with the Covenant system. They added 4 rings. They did a lot of things. They threw a lot of stuff at the wall. Not all of it stuck. But, point being, this game really does capture the vibe of Silent Hill. Now, I'm no expert on that. I haven't seen a lot of it, but from what I have seen of Silent Hill, this, is an excellent... I mean, it's not a Silent Hill game, but that's what it makes me most think of. But this is an excellent game, and I highly recommend it. I thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you would like to join the Discord, there's a link in the description and on the banner page. Free to join, browse about, chat. If nothing else, it offers you a little weekly schedule that, every Sunday I'll put out and say which videos are coming out that week if you'd like to know. If there's any weird highlights, clips, or bloopers, you'll get to see them there first. That's rare, but, when it happens, it's usually Dark Souls. I don't know why, it just usually is. But in any case, I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and I will see you on the next game.